Magandang araw po mga kapamilya. Dalawang games na naman ang matutunghayan natin mula dito sa PVL Flying V Center sa San Juan. Ito po ang ABS-CBN Sports coverage ng Open Conference ng Premier Volleyball League. At nakikita nyo na po ang mga paborito nyong players nag-warm up na, getting ready for the first game sa ating double header ngayong Miyerkules ng hapon. Mapapanood din po ito sa Biyernes. At yung main game po natin, maya-maya lang samantala. Ito na po yung ating mapapanood ngayon. Yung 5 and 6 na Pocari-Sweat Lady Air Force. At susunod dyan, makakalaban nila ang Banko Perlas Spikers. Samantalang susunod dyan, ang Cool Smashers, ang Creamline Cool Smashers. Makakabangga po ang Iriga Navy Lady Oragons. Magandang araw po ulit sa inyo lahat. Salamat sa panonood sa amin dito sa Liga. Ako po si Eric Tipan, kasama ko po si Noreen Go at ang ating panel at large, Denise Dinsay. Magandang hapon. Magandang araw sa inyo, ladies.
Hi, Eric. Hi, Denise.
Hi, Tita Noreen. I'm so glad to be back here with you again.
I know. Are we hoping for 5 sets or just...
I think Eric will be our lucky charm for today.
Hopefully, yung last game ko, 3-setter lang. But let's go to and talk about this game very, very briefly. Noreen, may pag-asa pa itong Pocari-Sweat Air Force Lady Warriors. Ano ang, kanilang, obviously, dapat na mindset coming into this game? They're a full game behind the Banko Perlas Spikers.
Well, obviously, they want to be hungry, coming to every game. Since they have a chance, kailangan nila mag-sweep, no? So, each game is very important. Talaga parang winner go home na sila. So,
That's true.
Yeah, so every game, they're out to win.
Denise, nakausap mo yung ibang players for
Yes.
sure kanina, no? What's yung vibe na nakukuha mo from both teams?
They're both hungry. That's one thing for sure, as Tita Noreen mentioned a while ago. Pero the case will be, sinong mas gutom para sa panalo ngayong hapon na to?
Alamin natin yan. Sigurado excited na kayo. Excited na po kami. Simulan na natin to. Tara, game!
Good afternoon mga kapamilya. At day 23 na po ng ating PVL Open Conference at maghaharap ngayong hapon ang dalawang koponan na naghahanap ng panalo, especially after losing in 5 straight sets for our Lady Warriors against the Creamline Cool Smashers sa game nila in Legazpi last November 11, and also the Banko Perlas Spikers after having such a stellar performance against the Ateneo Motolite Lady Eagles. Natalo sila ng Petrogas Angels in 3 straight sets, Eric and Noreen.
Tingnan natin yung ating team standings at padulo na po tayo sa ating elimination round, double round robin po to. About 3 games remaining sa mga koponan na naglalaro dito sa Open Conference. At makikita natin dito, tulad na pinag-usapan natin rin, medyo dikit pa, no? Lady Warriors, Petrogas Angels, full game lang ang hinahabol itong Lady Warriors. So kahit pa paano, kung magpapanalo sila in their last game dito sa eliminations, may pag-asa sila.
Yeah, yung goal naman ng teams, no, especially in the middle to the top, is to be in the Final Four. And yung sa top naman, to solidify yung 1 and 2 position. So, if you can see the standings, kita mo naman ang fight is very clear lang dun sa gitna. And they want to get into the Final Four.
That's true, Narina. What else is clear na it's all about redemption in today's game. Kaya mga kapamilya, sa tingin nyo, sino ang una na makakahanap nito? Well, let us know. I-tweet nyo na po kami at ABS-CBN Sports with the hashtag PVL on ABS-CBN, and i-follow nyo na rin ang aming Instagram page at ABS-CBN Sports. And tuloy-tuloy rin po ang pag-like, follow, and share of our Facebook page. That's at Premier Volleyball League. And good news, we've got more games coming up for you. This is still a long way to go. Well, you can stay tuned to all the games by watching it at our YouTube channel, youtube.com/ABS-CBN Sports, and in our Philippines' #1 sports website, sports.abs-cbn.com.
Alright, maraming salamat, Denise. We will let you go. She will gather reports po para sa inyo maya-maya lang. Samantala, we'll take a quick break. Pag-uusapan natin yung last games itong dalawang koponan when we return dito lang sa Liga. Babalik po tayo sa PhilOil Flying V Center. Nakikita niyo po yung protocol sa pagitan ng dalawang koponan at very exciting po itong game na to. Kakatalo lang ng Banko Perlas Spikers at yun din naman para sa Lady Warriors. So they're really gonna want to win today against each other. At lalo pa dahil magkadikit nga sila halos sa standing. So it's gonna be very interesting na rin kung ano mangyayari sa kanila in this game. 3-setter ba, 4 or 5? And who's gonna be more intense? Yan ang ating tututukan maya-maya lang. Samantala, tingnan natin yung last game ng Pocari-Sweat Air Force Lady Warriors, kung saan ito nga yung sinabi kanina ni Denise, nilaro to sa Legazpi Albay nung linggo. So parang out of town game na rin. Kita natin, first set nakuha ng Pocari, then last set pero kinapos sila sa fifth.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, na parang, kapos, you said it is the right term, no? Parang it was such a long game na in the fifth set, they lost steam in that game. But we have to give it also to the Cool Smashers because they even when they lost the first set, they remained focused and they won that match.
Alright, kasama natin ngayon to tell us about the last game and then paano sila mag-adjust in this game. Josa Cabalsa. Josa, magandang hapon, magandang araw. Thank you for joining us. Ang ganda sana nung simula ninyo against Cool Smashers. You won the first set. Natalo kayo ng 2 and 3, nakabawi kayo ng 4, pero kinapos. Ano nangyari nung 5th set?
Yung 5th set, nandun naman yung focus namin and then bale, nakulang lang kami sa receive, then sa communication. Biglang nawala yung focus namin kasi nagsimula yun nung biglang si Ate Panpan na pumalo siya sa first line. Ayun, parang nawala na yung focus namin. Then, umabol naman kami kaso talagang kinapos lang talaga.
Yeah, so Josa, alam ng lahat na you're still in the hunt para sa Final Four. So, anong gagawin nyo in the last few games para sana makamit nyo yung goal na yon?
Yun nga po, sabi ni Coach, every time na ipasok ka sa loob ng court, dapat andun yung focus mo and then dapat andun talaga yung palaban ka talaga. Then every game nag-viewing kami sa mga kakalaban namin, pinag-aaralan namin yung mga galaw nila, then para sa game, alam namin kung sino yung babantayan namin.
Para handang-handa na kayo,
yes.
Ready. Well, good luck sa game. Thank you for joining us here, Josa.
Thank you.
Tingnan natin yung ginawa ng kanilang leading scorer, si Myla Pablo, in that game. One of 3 players in double digits para sa Pocari-Air Force, pero bandang dulo, kinapos pa nga rin sila, Noreen.
Yeah, Myla Pablo, alam naman natin na she is the scorer, the go-to person, the foundation of this Pocari-Air Force team. And every game, kahit injured siya, she gives it her all. And, these points, this performance shows it, 22 points, 9 digs. So in all aspects of the game, alam mong very focused siya and ready to give her best.
Ayan po si Myla Pablo, nakikita natin, and she got some help para sa kanyang koponan. 16 points Del Palomata, 12 points naman, and so many others contributing as well for the Lady Air Force or Lady Warriors, Air Force Lady Warriors. Tingnan natin kung makakabawi din sila coming into today's game. We'll take a quick break. Pag-uusapan naman natin yung huling laro ng Banko Perlas Spikers. Pagbalik lang natin dito sa Liga. Sa San Juan, kung saan nakikita nyo ang Banko Perlas Spikers, naghahanda na para sa laban nila kontra sa Air Force Lady Warriors. Magandang hapon po ulit. Eric Tepan kasama si Noringo. Tingnan natin yung last game nitong Perlas Spikers. Nangyari din nung Sunday din to. And they were coming off a win bago sila humarap sa Petrogas Angels. But surprisingly, they fell in 3 straight sets kontra sa Petrogas Angels. And we saw them talaga struggling in this game. Zier Vasho, only player in double digits para sa Perlas Spikers in that game with 12 points.
Eric, this was a shocker to everyone. I mean, to the people in the office, to the fans, people are saying, what happened to the Perlas Spikers? Because, yun nga, sabi mo, coming off that win against Ateneo in straight sets, they played very well. But it happens, things happen. They probably woke up on the wrong side of the bed. But it's done with. They lost it in 3 straight sets.
Well, para bigyan tayo ng linaw or at least give us an idea kung ano nangyari sa game na yun, kasama natin Joy Doromal. Joy, magandang hapon.
Good afternoon po.
Nasabi nga niyo rin, galing kayo sa win against Ateneo Motolite, and then all of a sudden, a lot of people are expecting nung Sunday magandang labanan against Petrogas Angels, but you fell in 3 sets. Yung first set pa nga, 25-11. Can you give us an idea kung what were the major problems na nakaharap ninyo in that game?
Siguro po, siguro normal naman po sa team na magka-off ng game. And siguro, binigay po talaga, off talaga yung game namin. And siguro sobrang ganda talaga po ng laro ng Petrogas. Sobrang solid po nila. So nagkataon din po na off kami.
So what are you going to do in today's game? Ano yung preparation nyo? I mean, syempre each game nga iba-iba eh, di ba? Like, lesson learned yung nangyari sa inyo in the previous game. So coming in today's game, ano yung na-learn nyo from that loss? And how will you bounce back in today's game?
Siguro po sa mga errors, parang imbis na ma-down po kami sa errors, bali gawin po namin yun na motivation na mag-work as a team. And sabi nga po ni Kuya kanina, nabawi po kami. Next game naman, new game na naman po.
Well, pagkakataon nyo today, good luck sa game. Thank you for joining us here, Joy.
Thank you po.
Tingnan natin yung isa sa mga gumawa for Perlas Spikers in that game. 12 points nga kay Zihar Basho, Joy Dormal with 7. Isa pang naka 7 points, si Sue Roses. And she really, yung timely points yung yung score niya for the team. It really allowed them, especially in set number 2, kung saan nakadikit sila ng bahagya, 25-23. Pero in the end, kinapos nga sila in 3 straight sets. But if Sue Roses can keep up yung ganong klaseng performance rin with the help of the other players, of course, of Perlas Spikers, baka ngayon makabawi talaga sila.
Yeah, you know, the ever-reliable Sue Roses for the followers of the sport, of the league, a different name prior to this, the V-League. You know, everybody knows Sue Roses and what she can do, and it's no surprise that she has breakout games. I mean, everybody knows that. So you're right, Eric, you know, coming today's game, they need that. They need her leadership more, and so that she can team up with the rest of the squad and hopefully come up with a win.
Dikit na dikit po sa standings ang parehong koponan na to. Number 4 sa standings with 3 games remaining. 6-5 ang standing ng Perlas Spikers. Nasa bandang ilalim lang po ang Air Force Lady Warriors at 5-6 naman. So talaga yung resulta ng game na to will change yung posisyon ng dalawang koponan na to. So tandaan nyo po yan, wag kayong pipikit, wag kayong kukurap because it's gonna be a very exciting game. Nagpapatugtog po sa atin ngayon si DJ Louie. Abangan na natin yung set number 1 sa pagitan ng dalawang koponan na to. It's the Air Force Lady Warriors kontra sa Perlas Spikers. Susunod na dito lang sa Liga.
Presenting our national officials for this match. First referee, Mr. Erlindo Eusebio. Second referee, Ms. Joy De Imos, national referee. Let's call on our starting lineup from our Pocari-Sweat Air Force Lady Warriors. Wearing jersey number 18, team captain Myla Pablo. At number 3, Airwoman second class Jeanette Panaga. Wearing jersey number 4, Airwoman second class Iyari Yongko. At number 6, Airwoman second class May Ann Pantino. Number 7 is Sergeant Wendy Ann Semana. And number 13, Airwoman second class Del Palomata. Libero, number 11, Jelly Tempiatura. Head coach, Master Sergeant Jasper Jimenez. Calling on our Banko Perlas Spikers. Team captain is number 3, Suzanne Roses. At number 2, Catherine Adriel Bersola. Number 6, Angeline Marie Herbasio. Number 9, Amanda Maria Villanueva. Number 11, Mary Joy Dacoron. And number 12, Jaminea Ferrer. Libero, number 7, Maria Giselle Jessica Tan. Head coach, Mr. Ariel Dong de la Cruz. This is match number 46, the second round of the preliminary.
Nakikita niyo po yung starting lineup ng Air Force Lady Warriors. Iyari Yongko coming off a 7-point performance. Myla Pablo, 22 nga, no? Panaga with 12. May Ann Pantino, nakawalo din to. So many, responsible na makascore. Pero kinapo sila in 5 sets kontra sa Creamline Cool Smash. Samantala, ito naman, isang player lang ang nag-double digits, si Zihar Basho. Kaya nga, kailangan mag-step up no rin ng entire lineup na to. Kasama na si Sue Roses with her 7 points in order for them na sana makasukit ng panalo dito, no? At mapalayo, mabigyan ng distansya yung posisyon nila sa posisyon ng number 5 team na Air Force Lady Warriors.
Yeah, that's true. If you look at both lineups, are pretty much the same, no? Yung starters nila. So, alam natin, Eric, coming to this game, there's the scouting, there's the preparation. So, it's really a matter of which team ang makaka-implement ng yung mga na-practice, di ba? It will come out on top.
Yung nga sabi kanina ni Josa sa atin, di ba? They were watching tape para pag-aralan, para ready na sa laban na ito. Samantala, may violation na tinawag maaga kontra sa Air Force Lady Warriors. And 2 straight points now. Magkasunod na magkasunod para dito sa Perlas Spikers.
Yeah, you know what's key for the Banko Perlas Spikers is a good start. You know what happened in that game against the Angels? They scored 11 points in the first set, and reception was a problem. So for them, coming off that loss, they want a pretty strong start in today's game.
Well, nothing stronger than 3 straight points para simulan itong set number 1.
Yeah, I remember I covered that game, yung the Banko Perlas against Ateneo, and Bersola scored double digits. And I was looking at her performance in that loss. She scored 5 points. So obviously, you know that the reception was a problem.
Mantala, errors naman to start the game, and then yung last point din ng Perlas Spikers mula sa error ni Janet Panaga. So 4-0 pabor sa Perlas Spikers dito sa set number 1. Myla Pablo finally getting the first point para sa Lady Warriors. Puntahan natin itong report ni Denise Densay.
Eric and Noreen, hindi naman talaga volleyball ang first sport ni Joy Cases, pero it was actually badminton, and she was badminton varsity for at least 6 years bago siya lumipat ng volleyball. Pero hindi din naging madali ang kanyang paglipat dahil dati pa niya gusto maglaro ng volleyball pero hindi siya pinayagan ng kanyang coach until 4th year high school. Nung tinanong ko nga si Joy kung naging frustrated ba siya dahil matagal na siyang naghihintay para mapaglaro ng volleyball, sinabi niya sa akin na wisely, telling me, everything works out in God's perfect time. Ngayon, naglalaro na ako sa PVL na hindi ko naman inaakalang mangyayari. More inspiring stories in the next set. Back to you, Eric and Noreen.
Maraming salamat, Denise. Joy Cases, 1 point in yung Lady Warriors loss nga kontra sa Cool Smashers.
But badminton and volleyball have pretty much the same movements in terms of laterals. So it's actually a good cross-training for either sport.
Saka madali na mag-adjust if you're playing one or the other to move into the other sport. Samantala, isang solid block mula kay Yoko and Panaga at the net.
Yeah, that was their strength in the previous match, although losing causes the blocking, and they're showing it in today's game. So after being down, now we find it's a tie. Well, now another point, but not a bad start for the Pocari.
They gave up 4 straight, pero tulad na nasabi nyo rin, they also have their own 4-point run. Oy, that's on the line para kay Zihar Vasho at revamped serve.
Yeah.
4.
But so far so good for Z. Ace there.
6-4, set number 1. Samana. One-handed set para kay Bersola. Nakaabang doon agad si Panaga for the block.
Yeah, great anticipation there. Alam na, if you scout well, you know that the tendency is that connection between Ferrer and Bersola and Panaga.
Serving for the Lady Warriors.
5 serving 6, set number 1. Masyado dikit sa net para kay Roses. Semana punta kay Palomata, who had 16. Second leading scorer. Huling laro ng Lady Warriors. Pantino. Longest rally so far. Villanueva. Yes!
Smart hit by Amanda Villanueva. Just finding that space, no? Hindi siya full swing, Nakita mo, just placement, but with enough power to touch, to land in.
Saan kita mong iniwas niya, no? Sinadya niyang iwasan yung blockers. Naibabaw niya talaga yung bola. 7 serving 5. Better start para sa Perlas Spikers here in set number 1. That is outside from Yoko.
First technical timeout. 8.
So Perlas Spikers up 8-5 here in set number 1. So Zihar Vasho, tingnan natin yung performance niya. Although 12 points lang, she had 12 digs as well for Perlas Spikers in that losing cause nga kontra sa Angels.
Yeah, showing us her versatility as a player, which, you know, that comes with the maturity of a player. For those who followed her career, we know that Z was a really good offensive player.
Yeah.
But now you can see 12 points, 12 digs, double-double, so to speak, for a volleyball player.
(8-5) ang ating talaan here in the first set. Perlas Spikers, mas maganda yung simula kumpara dun sa last game nila. And you know, that was coming off a back-to-back kung di ako nagkakamali. They played Saturday and they played Sunday.
Yeah, very tiring schedule, but you know, these players are used to it. They just need to keep that mental focus going into every game.
Villanueva with
Ball is out.
an attack
Point
error.
and serve to the Lady Warriors.
Yun yung marami talaga for Perlas Spikers in their last game. Sobrang daming errors which really hurt them all throughout the game.
Yeah, diba, we talked about it in the pre-game. No, it was a very
Ball is up.
surprising loss. The
7-8.
loss, okay, but in three straight sets, and you know, scoring a total of just 11 points in the first set.
Service.
Samantala, Roses with an attack error. Isa na lang, hinahabol dito ng Lady Warriors, 7-8. Villanueva ulit. Pinangat ni Yonko. Pantino, block.
Good cover.
Semana, punta kay Palomata, yes!
Palomata
And
with the
we're
back
tied at 8.
We're tied at 8.
So far in this first set, it's annoying. Streaks.
That's
You
true,
know,
oh.
the points come in streaks, 4-0 for all, 8 to something, and now we are tied at 8.
Pablo. And Pablo, not so many touches so far. No rin, ano?
Yeah.
That's true
Not
though.
yet.
Not yet.
No, but we know Wendy and Semana, she really tries
The block is
to
in.
distribute the ball.
9,
You know, tries to give the other people, other players opportunity to score. But when really needed, yun na yung makita mo yung namomorsyento na. But that's the game of this Pocari-Air Force.
Palitan dito ng pag-score for both teams and
Unexpected. From
we're tied
Semana.
again.
9-all.
Just, you know, it's hard to read yung ginagawa ni Wendy at
True.
Semana, you know, because she doesn't do it all the time. Eh. So your question is, when is she going to do it? And that's one. And it caught Banko Perlas flat-footed there.
9-all. Dacoron with a push. Seeing action for the first time, si Joy Dacoron. There is a Magda Villanueva.
On the hit out. 10-9.
Yeah, that's a smart hit there. Realizing that the smaller blocker is the setter in Semana, and she just challenges that and gets the point for Banko Perlas.
Amanda Villanueva. Serve for the Perlas Spikers.
Good serve.
Ayan na si Pablo.
Pablo off the block. 10-all.
Yeah, getting through the blockers there. So actually, when you look at both teams, no, they have the same setup. Their setters are not the tallest of setters. So normally, the game plan or the coach will tell you, challenge the smaller blocker
That's right.
in the setter. So let's see who's gonna do it better.
Dacoron, block. Good coverage para kay Villanueva. Ooh! Masyado malapit sa net yung pasa na yun.
11-10.
Medyo nag-alangan si Sue at that time because I think Ferrer was too near her.
Service. Palomata.
So, lamang ngayon ang Lady Warriors 11-10. Set number 1. Back-to-back 1-2 plays para kay Jem Ferrer. Pablo, cross-court, yes!
Pablo off the net and in.
Just has this good
12.
knack of
Serving 10.
finding all those angles. Kita na yung blockers. I'll just hit it in this angle. There you go.
Layo ng blockers, ano?
But this is easy. You can see in that slow-mo. About 2 steps pa to the side.
Herbacio. Semana, balik kay Pablo. Wow, Myla Pablo, talaga nilalaro niya, no? Yung laro. I mean, nag-cross-court siya and then off-speed. Really, nalito yung kanyang mga defenders and there's a timeout by Coach Dong de la Cruz.
Mawawala ng kumpiyansa. Lumamang lang sila ng tatlo, kaya natin abulin yan. Nawawala lang tayo sa pwestuhan eh. Kunti communication lang. Pag kumukuha kayo ng bola, kunti sigaw. Ha? O ngayon, set out natin, Joy, gawa mo ng paraan. Nag-iisa naman eh. Nag-iisa lang yung block mo doon sa dulo. Pwede mong i-cross lang mabilis. Bilisan mo lang palo. Okay? O, kamatay.
After leading early by 4 points, Norin, ating ala ang Perlas Spikers ngayon, looking up at a 3-point deficit.
Yeah, it started actually with good blocking from Pocari-Air Force, and now Mayra Pablos taking over this first set.
Herbacio with the tip. And G. Herbacio, hindi natin yung kanyang momentum.
14-10.
At will touch the net.
You can see her frustration there in her facial expression. Too near the net. She tried, but could not escape. Oh, good off the beat from the back by Villanueva.
11-14.
But clearly here, no, towards the middle part of the first set, reception has been bothering the Banko Perlas. So Pocari-Air Force has been taking advantage of that.
Ball is out.
Pero ito, pumapasok pa naman yung kanilang mga errors sa laro. Norin, service error there by Joy Tacoron.
Yeah, and you did mention, no, in our previous game, yun yung madami sa Banko Perlas. So that's what they want to check in today's game.
Versola, blocked again. So far, may unofficial count, 2 blocks para kay Panaga here in the first set. Temperatura inangat. Yarionko off speed ng cross court. Inangat ni Roses. And that's into the antenna.
The net.
Manasing sa net, it's 4 touches.
16. Pocari-Air Force.
Second technical timeout. 16-11 labang ang Lady Warriors kontra sa Perlas Spikers. Samantala, tingnan natin yung husay sa pag-block nitong Lady Warriors. And so far, pinapakita na ni Panaga, hit this game. But in their last game, that loss nga kontra sa Pool Smashers, this is what they did.
Yeah, 4 blocks apiece. 4 for Del Palomata and 4 for Panaga. You know, these are already big numbers. You have 8 blocks coming from 2 players. That's already big. So we know that the Lady Warriors really have that as their strength. And today, so far, okay. I mean, they're ahead 16-11. A couple of good blocks by Panaga, and they're still hoping to have more in that category.
At the service zone for the Lady Warriors, number 7, Wendy Semana.
Good reception para kay Roses. Persola, block na naman. Herbacio. Oh, blocked again.
Yep.
2 straight blocks para sa Lady Warriors. Blocked for the 3rd time in just 1 play. And ngayon, napilitan na si Persola medyo hawiin yung tira, no?
That's true. But you know, we gotta give it to Pocari
12 out.
Air Force Lady Warriors. Really, they just, we talked about it. Warriors wall it off, and that's what they're doing here.
Service.
A substitution right now, and Nas in for Jem Ferrer.
Herbacio. Napother na siya sa blockers. Off-speed na lang si Z, pero
Pablo with a cross-court
Skyla
shot.
Pablo, unstoppable.
18-11.
Yeah, she's just playing it smart, reading very well yung defense ng Banko Perlas, and going cross-court so far. The adjustment, as you can see, it's similar to the slow-mo we saw a couple of points back. Kailangan mag-adjust yung defensive pattern or formation ng Banko Perlas.
Janelle Panaga called for lifting violation. Medyo dinakot yung bola. Dinakot na, 2 kamay pa.
Kita mo yung reaction niya. Natatawa na rin siya sa sarili niya. Still a 6-point lead for Lady Warriors.
Semana will set it up. Balik kay Panaga. Babawi
with a
si
quick
Panaga.
attack. 19. Serving 12.
You know, if Panaga is in that mood, you know, good things happen to Pocari because talaga nadadagan na yung teammates.
Fudgy bar, O-bar sa sarap. Moment with Janelle Panaga.
Serving for Pocari-Air Force.
Cause for celebration there.
good block this time. Nagpatikim naman ang Perlas Spikers. Back row attack. Pablo outside.
Ball is out.
The set was low.
13.
It wasn't in the comfort level or zone of Myla Pablo, and she hit it wide. But good attempt though. Okay, good clarification there for Coach Dong.
Zir Basho.
It was Zir
For
Basho.
Banko.
They avoided a violation there.
Violation. Hirap nung hinabol ni Wendy Ann Simana doon. Free ball para sa Perlas Spikers, and they take advantage.
With a quick hit.
That's what you want to see with that
14.
substitution, mixing it up. Kita na nila, no, na nabublock na pag regular quick. Let's put it in the back quick tayo, and score.
Pero malaki hinahabol dito ng Perlas Spikers. They're down by 5, 14-19. Yarionko. It's good. Sabi ni Erlindo Eusebi, our first referee.
Persona
Who said the persona in that rally?
15.
Well, the complaints were there. Half play went on, and they still scored the point. I mean, good focus on them.
Ano sa example ha? Expect mo, hinahati-hatiin natin yung ano natin kasi siyang binabantayan. Okay? Ready kayo. Sa magandang receive. Ready, tatlo ha. Max, pasukan mo. Ha? Sa magandang receive. Okay kami na natin. Kailangan makano tayo. Makaside out tayo, okay?
Well, take a look at the crowd. Sa loob ng PVL Flying V Center.
Just 4 points for the Perlas
19-15.
Spikers.
After a very good start na rin para dito sa Perlas Spikers, they seem to have sort of slowed down.
Yeah.
And ngayon talaga pinaparusahan sila. Yarionko, Del Palomata, Panaga even, and Myla Pablo.
Yeah, but so far here in this first set, no, Pocari Sweat, Air Force Lady Warriors on point kasi yung reception nila. So they're ahead by 5 because they can implement all these plays.
Ben Emnas pinasok na in the place of Jem Ferrer para sa Perlas Spikers. Kaya Bantino with the tip. De Jesus inangat for Villanueva. Palomata very active, and she scores.
Palomata with a sharp tip.
We
21.
talked about that, the distribution of Wendy Ann Simana. Early on it was Yarionko, now it was Palomata and Bantino. Everyone, so you know, it keeps Banko Perlas defense guessing. Who is she gonna go to?
She scores from her serve.
Itatawag na ni Coach Dong de la Cruz ang kanyang final timeout. His team down by 7.
Tapat ka agad. Sabi ko naman sa inyo, once na may receive yan, magbibigay ng quick yan eh. Ngayon, kung hindi natin matatapatan, may hirapan talaga yung depensa natin sa ano. May hirapan yung depensa natin sa likod. Okay? So, dapat alis to yan. Pagkabalik ng bola sa kanila, nasa tao ka kaagad. Okay? Sinaro ba ito? Isa ka ba dyan? Dito ka. Mag-combi ka, mag-combi ka. Okay?
Banko!
You like the optimism ni Coach Dong de la Cruz, ano? 7 points sa kanyang hinahabol dito sa first set.
22-15.
But he's telling his players, matagal pa yan, kaya yan, giving them confidence.
Yeah. Well, it is 7-point lead, but they're still not out of it.
Good serve.
Yeah, good serve.
Solid serve by Panaga.
23.
Yun yung sinasabi ni Coach Dong, eh, no? Isang good receive, but that was a terrific serve from Panaga. And she's known for that.
Yeah.
She's known for these tough serves.
Panaga.
Another good serve, pero better prepared sa reception si G. Herbacio. Good receive there. Para naman kay Pablo. Bantino block. Yes!
Off the block.
And sinasabi also na in the huddle, dapat tapatan yung mga spikers so that, you know, at least nakikinig ng players and Coach Dong. still pretty much a comfortable lead for Pocari-Air Force.
Good effort.
Yeah, good
Yari
save.
Yonko. Free ball. Oh, great block by Pantino on Roses. Villanueva blocked again. Solid defense sa net para dito sa Lady Warriors, but Villanueva on the second try will not be denied.
Yeah. Great set there by Penemna.
Panoorin natin itong Banko save of the day. Oh, definitely.
Right at the center of the court.
Ganda sana ng pagkaset up ni Semana with a one hand. Punta kay Del Palomata.
Timeout.
A timeout here naman by Coach Jasper Jimenez. Pakinggan natin ang Lady
Tingnan niyo
Warriors.
yung sitwasyon kasi ano yun, kailangan talagang samahan mo yon kasi pag hindi mo sinabayan yun, pwede pa siyang matobol. Basta ganon. Okay, sige, isang maganda receive. Kung saan po tayo receive natin, porsentuhan natin yung receive natin para makapag-play tayo, ha? Hey, convert natin to. Convert natin tong timeout na to, ha? There you go. Huwag na tayo minta, huwag na natin palapitin. Tuloy na natin to.
Well, gusto makapuntos dito, obviously, ni Coach Jasper Jimenez kaya siya tumawag ng timeout. Maputol ng kaunti yung momentum ng Perlas Spikers and then score para at least set point ka na, no?
Oh, well, they're just 2 points from the set. So, yeah, that's a great timeout by Coach Jasper.
Semana. Yari Yonko blocked by Villanueva. Yes.
Oh, well read by
Showing us that
Villanueva.
height is not might, it's the timing. Great anticipation there by Amanda Villanueva. See how she soared for that. Alam mo, whole arm halos, no? Over the net.
Saktong-sakto yung pagsabay niya kay Yari.
Oh.
Pantino. Roses, cross court.
Good
Andun
dig.
si Pablo. Dacoron. Yonko. Good rally. Villanueva. Block. Inangat ni Yonko. Semana. Pantino. Down the line. Outside.
Ball is out.
Oh, sorry, hitting errors
20,
there. She knew it.
23.
But that was the longest rally of the match so
That's
far.
right. 3 straight points para sa Perlas Spikers. Josa Cabalsa will commit.
In interview natin earlier.
See what she can contribute. Matagal-tagal na pa ako sa 23 to Lady Warriors. Palomata. Block by Dacoron. Wow! Ngayon naman, nagpapakita ng matinding depensa itong Perlas Spikers.
Oh, that was single block but good read. Yung coverage naman ng Pocari-Air Force, they need to move. They cannot just watch. They cannot expect that Banko Perlas ibibigay yung set sa kanila. They have to win it. They have to work for it.
Joy Cases, ipinasok. Coach Jasper Jimenez, dating badminton player, sabi nga nung ni Denise sa report niya kanina. And a violation yung tinawag
Back row attack called on Semana.
kontra sa Lady Warriors, it seems.
Yeah, back row setter. And the ball obviously crossed the net, so it's a violation.
So, isa na lang na rin from being down by 6 points.
I told you it streaks yung mga team scoring dito. Another good serve.
Semana inangat underhand. Pablo. Fen Emnas with the receive. Villanueva. Cases.
Oh,
Free ball. Para sa Lady Warriors. Balmaceda na naman nag-angat. Villanueva. Oh yes! Nakahanap ng butas. Amanda Villanueva ties the game at 23.
and what about that? Nakailan set si Cathy Bersola noon? See, that was a set by Cathy Bersola. You don't see that very often.
6-point deficit. Binura. Yung Perlas Spikers were tied at 23.
But if you're Pocari, you gotta make this one stop and break the momentum of Banko.
Oh, not happening.
Denied.
That's 7 straight points
Now
and
a
set point ang
Advantage.
Perlas Spikers pagkatapos maghabol. At mabaon 23-17 gani-ganina lang.
What about Amanda Villanueva in this set?
Almost single-handedly, ano? She blocked, she scored,
Yeah.
she attacked. Samana. Palomata. Oh, she ties the game. Del Palomata. 24 all.
Finally, one stop by Pocari-Air Force. They needed that, and it's not yet over. It's 24 all.
Iya Yonko. Lady Warriors.
Benemnas. Roses. Yes!
Roses with a runner.
Set by
Set point
Emnas.
advantage again for Banko.
Kala mo, it's too near the net Napagawan pa ng paraan ni Emnas.
The
Captain.
veterans mula sa Adamson, si
Roses.
Benemnas. Good reception. Let's see what Samana does. They go to Palomata, and she ties the game
25
once
more.
again.
Yep, single block. Went up to challenge Palomata. She had a very huge angle to work with, and she scores for Pocari.
Joy Casas
Ating power net
for Pocari-Air Force.
Well, don't look now. I mean, for Pocari, you have Myla Pablo in front.
Thank you, say the
You don't want to
Perlas
see that.
Spikers.
Not at this point of the set.
At
This
set
part of
point
the set.
advantage.
Masakit yun para sa Lady Warriors. They gave away a point. Di man lang pinaghirapan
Oh,
ng Perlas Spikers yun. And again, back to set point yung mga nakaitim.
For the set.
I was just saying na nandiyan na si Myla Pablo.
And the Perlas Spikers
Service
take
error,
the first set
reception
at
error.
27 to 25.
Two big mistakes
Hang on
para
for
sa
set
Lady Warriors.
number
And from being 2 points away from getting set number 1, they lose set number 1 by 2. 27-25.
Yeah, it goes to show anything can happen.